Hey gamers, I am CyberSnack7. Hope we're all well, guys. Back again with more Man vs Master System. Bit of a double milestone today for me. This is my 200th video. I thought I'd done a hell of a lot more than that, but I haven't. So I thought, with this being the 200th video, I thought I'd make this a special Man vs Master System, because these 10 here are going to bring me up to my big 200 games for the Master System collection. So guys, let's crack on as per usual, and these are games 191 to the big 200. Right, game 191 is a sports title, one of many football games within this collection, and thankfully I picked this one up quite cheap. So it is Champions of Europe. Really quite good condition considering what I paid for it. But as you can see, it's like a top-down style football action game. Again, very similar to Sensible Soccer. But it's 1 and 2 players, 4 game modes included in this game. And as it says on the back, your chance to be champion has arrived. Compete against Europe's finest in the football game of 1992. Fast-paced action, multiple options, interactive controls, superb animation, makes Champions of Europe the official game of UEFA 92. Rock solid soccer. Need I say more? I don't think I need to. Yeah, another football game to the collection, guys. Not going to go into great detail about this one, but you pitch yourself against the other teams of Europe to become the Champions of Europe. Hence the title. So there you go, guys. That's 191. That's Champions of Europe. 192. 192 is another sports title, one of many golf games within this collection of mine. But this one is good. I do like this one. Bit of nostalgia to this one, because I did play, and this is one of the first golf games I ever played, and it was one of the games I played on my Commodore 64 way back in the day. But it is world class leaderboard. Fantastic condition again for the price that I paid. But as you can see, graphically, you know, simplistic graphics, but the playability is there, that's what counts. But a fantastic little golf game. This one has 6 rounds, 76 scenes, 1 to 4 players. And as it says on the back, world-class leaderboard simulates the challenge of the world's toughest courses and features the custom-designed Gauntlet Country Club, the ultimate test of golfing skill. So it pits you against some of the toughest courses of the time. And as I say, a classic golf game, one of my favourites within the golf games within this collection, and very nostalgic for me. So happy to have that one. So that is game 192. That's world class leaderboard. 193. 193 is another light gun game to the collection. I'm not too sure how many of these I've got left to get, but this one I've been waiting to get my hands on for a while. Undenied about it, just never got round to it, but I thought, bite the bullet and pick the blooming thing up. So I have picked up Rescue Mission. Very good condition, this one. Again, some of them I haven't got the tabs on, but you know, I can live with that. As long as the game box and the manual and the cover's in great condition, I'm happy with that. But yeah, a light gun game. This one is like a top-down action shooter. And as it says on the back, your friends are trapped behind enemy lines. They're wounded and need help to escape. You're taking in the medics on a dangerous rescue mission. Simplistic synthesis, but I think the way it works out is, I think you're on this little tram thing here, and I think that just goes on its own. You've just got to let that that's like on rails, and I think you've got to shoot the people around you or around them to stop them getting blown off the tracks, basically. But not yet played this one, so I'd be interested to give this a go. So that's 193, guys. That is Rescue Mission. 194. I got this the weekend, and it's a pretty impressive title for the Master System. I gotta admit, it plays very, very well. And it is Winter Olympics. Another fantastic condition game. Very happy with this one. But typical Winter Olympics games, but I'm very impressed with the way it plays for the Master System. Tight controls, very good selection of, you know, typical Winter Olympic sports in there, but it's a really good challenge. But you got 1 to 4 players, 10 events. You got the mogul, ski jumps, bobsleigh, alpine events, biathlons, short track speed skating, and luge. This would be really interesting to play with another 3 players to see what real challenge you can get out of this. But I had a great go in this on Saturday. Fantastic little game to have. So that, guys, is game 194. That is Winter Olympics. 195. 195 is a cracking little title. Very similar to Buggy Run, which is in the collection, but this is a fraction of the cost of Buggy Run. I'm thinking it's Buggy Run. I'm just going to say it's Buggy Run. Stu, put me right if I'm wrong. But yeah, fantastic little title. Very reminiscent to that game I was talking about. Plays exactly the same, but fraction of the cost, as I said. And it is RC Grand Prix. Brilliant condition. One that doesn't show its face on YouTube regularly in good condition. But as you can see, it's like a top-down style racing sim. Exactly like Buggy Run. I'm still going to say it's Buggy Run, whether it isn't or whether it isn't. But anywho, 1 to 4 players, 10 courses on this one. And as it says on the back, a radio-controlled car race has begun right in your own house. With this game, you can enjoy the excitement of real radio-controlled race cars, enjoy the thrill of challenging a number of different circuits, where 4 radio-controlled cars go head-to-head against each other. There's also a drag race waiting for you. Varied challenges, varied courses, drag races, and it's a typical game. You win races, you win money, you can upgrade your cars for better parts, to make your car go faster, better tyres, you name it, just to give you that little bit more of a chance to win. But give this a quick go on Saturday. Very impressed with it. Very happy to have that one. So that, guys, is game 195. That is RC Grand Prix. 196 is a platforming game. One I've never actually played before. It's been around forever. I suppose everybody, when I show this game, is going to say, oh, I played that. It's not a bad game, or it's crap game, I don't know. I've never played it. I've knew about it for years. It's been on Master System, Mega Drive, other formats, but still never got round to playing it. But looks a pretty decent platforming game. And it is this one, the Bonanza Brothers. Not a bad condition. But as I can say, side-scrolling action platforming game. Looks pretty good. But as it says, you've got 10 stages on this one. 1 player only, unfortunately, which is weird because it is brothers, so you'd have thought it had been a 2-player game. But anyway, Robo and Mobo, the infamous bungling burglars, are up to their necks in trouble. The chief of police has recruited them to clean up his town. If they fail, they will land in jail. So the bungling burglars, who should be in jail, but he's recruited them to clean up his town, otherwise they'll end up in jail. That's kind of a weird scenario, but anyway. So, looks a pretty decent platforming action game. I must give this a go, as I say. I've known about it for years, never ever played it, so looking forward to giving that one a go. So that, guys, is Bonanza Brothers, and that's 196. Squeeze it in. 197. I got this one on Saturday as well. Now this one's in really nice condition, and I'm really intrigued by this game. Hopefully it's going to be a good game to play. But the game I'm talking about is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Heroes of the Lance. Fantastic condition. This one is really, really in nice condition. But as you can see, it's like a side-scrolling action game. And underneath you've got 8 different characters. Now I can't read the synthesis because it's way too small and I'm going to be here all day long. But it's a side-scrolling action game, and you got 8 different characters with, I'm assuming, different skill sets, different abilities to progress you through this game. You've got 5 rounds, 121 scenes within the game, and it looks a pretty challenging game. As I say, I put it on, but I couldn't really get my head around the system, the way it works. But there's a very thick booklet in here, so I'm going to have to sit down and read it. And I'd like to get my teeth into this game, see how this game really plays, because it does look quite interesting. But that, guys, is game 197. And that is Dungeons and Dragons Heroes of the Lance. 198. 198 is a game, yet again, I've been waiting for to get into the collection for such a long time. And it's a fantastic little top-down shooter. And it is Scramble Sprites. Really good condition again. Varies in price, this does, as per usual, but still very happy to add this one to the collection. And as you can see, it's like a top-down shooting fest, where it says on the back, Earth has been attacked by extraterrestrial forces. Their weapons is fierce and their numbers are almost too great to count. It will take a couple of fearless fighter pilots to bring them to defeat. Feel up to the job? Well, you're going to have to be, aren't you? Because if you want to play this game, you've got to do the job. But 6 rounds, 1 and 2 players. I haven't yet played this. I will get round to it, I promise. But does look really quite good, because there are a couple of good shooters on the system, I must admit. But this one, hopefully, is one of them. So that's 197, guys. 198. Oh, it's 198. That's 198, guys. Yeah, I've lost count again. 198 Scramble Sprites. 199. Oh, I forgot about this one. Another sports game, and it's another golf game. Another one to tick off the list. This one yet I haven't played, and this one is made by Sega. This one is, and it is Golf Mania. Another cheapest chips one. Really good condition now. I found it in, but yet again, guys, the same sort of style of gameplay. You played one golf game, you played them all. This one's got 18 holes, 1 course, obviously, 1 to 4 players, and it's got match play, stroke play tournament. It's got a battery backup in this one as well, but you've only got 6 players to actually choose from this time round. And it says you'll need sharp eyes, smooth swing, and a perfect judgment if you're going to master Golf Mania. Out of the links, you'll have to consider the distance, the wind, the lie of the ball, where to hit the ball, and which club to use. And watch the power meter and swing for the pin. Like every golf game, you basically got to do what that just says. You know, golf is golf. But still, you know, not much to say about this one, guys. It is a golf game after all. You played one, you played them all. But still, very happy to add it to the collection. Another one to tick off. So that is game 199, and that is Golf Mania. Okie dokie, Pudding and Pokey, are we ready? Game 200. Took me a while to get here, but I'm very, very happy to have achieved it. I can't believe I've got to 200 games, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to start it and I was going to give up. That is the honest truth. I really did think I was going to give up. But one thing about me that you can actually believe in is I don't give up on anything, trust me. If I mean I'm going to do it, and I say I'm going to do it, I will do it, trust me. So guys, I ain't going to hang you about no longer. Game 200 is another rare one to tick off of the list. Not the greatest game in the world, I've got to admit, but still, one, it doesn't come up very often. Complete, put it that way. It's quite a bugger to find complete. But very happy to have this one. And it is the mighty Home Alone. Fantastic condition. Brilliant condition this is. And I'm going to do something that I never really do. And there you go. There's the manual to prove it. Most of the times these come up and you never get a manual with the thing. It's such a pain in the arse. But still, brilliant little, brilliant condition game. The game ain't great, but it's a simplistic platforming game. You've got obviously the 2 main characters out of the actual film, and you're the main character going round. What does he say? Oh no, Kevin's home alone, and 2 burglars plan to break into the house and steal all the loot. It's up to Kevin to find and look up the valuables first, and delay the 2 crooks long enough for the police to arrive. So you've got to go around the house, pick up all the valuables, hide them in the safe before the burglars get hold of them and catch you, and then it gives the police time to come to the house. I've done a few levels on it, and it does get quite tough after a while actually, but still a simplistic platforming game, but still quite good. You know, it's not as bad as everybody said it was going to be honest with you. But anywho guys, there you go. There is game 100. Let me just get rid of that. That's it. There's game 200, not 100, 200 guys. There you go. Home Alone. Slap it on the shelf. Marvellous. Done and dusted. Now guys, this is it for a while. This is Man vs Master System put to bed again for another season. Now the way I'm going to do things is going to change. It's going to basically now, being that I'm on the last 69 games, well technically I'm actually on 70 because there is a game within here that isn't an official game. So I've realistically got 70 games to get. So what's going to happen now, the format's going to change, guys, and it's going to be every time I get 10 games, I'm going to do a video. So it'll be a countdown from 70 now to basically the last 10. Simple as that. I think it's easier to do it that way rather than try and build up a load of games and basically, you know, show you 10 a week again. I'm just going to do it every time I get 10 games. I'm just going to show you the 10 that I've got to add to this collection to take it down from 200 to 270 basically, because there's one unofficial game in there, as I says. So guys, don't think you're going to be waiting too long for a video, because you're not, because I've started the collection up already. So I've got another 10 building slowly. I've got myself a few peripherals for the Master System, so I've got another collection on the go there. But all I've got to say, guys, is thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the first 200 games. And here comes the next 70. So until the next 10, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, I am Cybersnack7. Keep playing, guys. Keep watching. All the best.